Alright, we're back in the shop today again. Screaming Demons RC, SDRC. I got the Bulkhead. I don't know if you saw the video. It was about a week ago I released. It was how to repair your, well, not repair, reinforce basically. Here's the new Bulkhead. All reinforced with amazing goop. Eclectic Products, amazing goop. There's the company right there, his brand there, or logo. So what I did is here's the front bulkhead of my Xmaxx, lower bulkhead. As you can see, it's pretty destroyed and broken up there. Did a good number on that one. So what I figured I would do this time is a lot of guys use JB Weld and fill in the areas, the regions that I probably did on this one, maybe even more extensive. I actually didn't look at all the videos or anything like that on how guys were doing it. I just wanted to try my own thing here. I've used this product lots. It bonds really good to materials. It's really hard, not so hard to get off. It will come off, but it bonds really good to a lot of different products, plastics, wood, different mediums anyway. So I wanted to try and test it and see how, if I applied it to enough of these recesses and filled enough of them in key spots. I had to leave open. You can see that slot's open there for your tie bar to fit in there. I filled a bit of the areas right here and on the other side and in here too, and basically there and there. I'll get a bit closer of a shot in on that maybe. In here you can see, and it was a few applications. It took a while to get all this done. I also did the side there. 1 second. I did this part here where there we go, there's some better light. This section here where there's a little tab in there so you don't put your diff in backwards. Your diff gear sits in here. So I filled this whole recess as much as I could over a few applications, sitting it on different angles to let it dry, and so it would sit level when it was dry and not overflow. Because you can see on the one I broke, I filled this whole recess over there, and that's a big part of where it broke and cracked. And I'm thinking that will strengthen it, and if it does crack, then hopefully the whole thing will stay together, kind of like, you know, just stuck together with cracks and fractures in it, which is fine. I can still drive the vehicle home. I can lightly drive it around the driveway, do whatever until I get the new parts to fix it, right? I don't have to do it instantly. The truck's not broken in half. That's the whole idea behind this. I don't think it's going to completely stop it from breaking ever. That would be nice, but I don't really think that's the case that will happen. More like it will break, and I'm just hoping it stays together enough that I can, like I say, still drive it a bit, and it's not going to be completely broken in half like this one was. So anyway, I'm going to get to putting this together. It might be a bit of a long video, this one, so I might have to do it in two parts, putting the truck back together. As you can see, it's here all torn apart. I have a wheelie bar to put onto from B&M Racing. It's their wheelie bar wheels. I'm going to put those onto the T-Bone Racing rear bumper that I got here. I'll be reviewing and installing these onto my Xmaxx, so those will be another part that we'll do in this video or the next one. Like I say, it might be a two-part one because it probably will be a bit of a time to get this thing back together. I don't work on my Xmaxx all the time. They're fairly easy, but there is quite a few screws and things to put back together, so I'll just take it as it goes. So give me a second here and we'll get some progress done. Alright, I've got a bit done here. I had to go through my screws. I got a few screws were ripped out of the truck in the last big crash. When I totally broke the bulkhead and stuff, I was missing a few screws, so I had to source those and make a couple, shorten a couple. Also, what did I have to do? I had to just basically generally find out where all the screws and what sizes they were and where they went, because when I took it apart, there was a few that were not the correct size. A couple were too long, a couple were too short. Things like that. So I was sourcing all the correct screws, and I got that all done. Now I'm going to be putting this Integy part in. It's a billet machine front chassis brace tie bar mount for the Traxxas Xmaxx. I'll just pop this open so we'll have a good look at it. Alright, here's the Integy piece. It's a really nice anodized green aluminum. Looks like it should do the trick. It looks a lot stronger than the plastic one that was in my truck originally. One second. It would be this one right here. It's broken in half. As you can see, it didn't fare too well through the bashing and the smashing and the crashing out the SD compound. So I'm going to try this aluminum one, and it should be a lot stronger. If you want this for your truck, here's the part number right here. Just take note of that. C26949 green. That's for the green one, and obviously if you want an orange one or a blue one, you punch in I believe you just punch in blue after that and it would give you the correct one. Anyway, we're going to move on with this. I just wanted to show you guys that piece. It's a really nice piece. We'll flip it over again. Here we go. It's pretty much the same as stock. I can give you a quick measurement of weight on that for comparison to the stock one. Just 1 second here. Alright, here's the weights of the Integy versus the stock. Or here's the stock plastic was 12 grams. That's this black one. And the Integy aluminum was 34.5 grams. So, you can see it's quite a bit difference in weight. But all that weight is down low on the truck, which is bringing your center of gravity, the weight down lower, and it's making it a lot stronger, keeping your bulkhead from potentially breaking in half like mine did because of this piece was broken already. Anyway, I'm going to get this installed and I'll show you what it looks like once it's on. Alright, here's that Integy part, that chassis tie bar, the billet machine front chassis brace tie bar, and that's the mount there. So you can see it all installed. I got the two tie bars there, those metal braces there. You can see them. I can't show you with my finger because I'm holding the truck up with my other hand and camera in one hand. Anyway, I'm going to get this all back together. My skid plates on and all that stuff put back on the bottom, and control arms and all that stuff put back together here. Just a second. Alright, I've got the new bulkhead all installed. I still have a couple of parts I'm waiting for to arrive in the mail, which is this component right here. This piece here, which goes right here in the top here, covers the drive shaft and the diff, the input gear there for the diff. So basically I'm waiting for that piece in the mail, and I will get back to this build as soon as that arrives. I'm going to cut this video short. I'm not going to do the B&M wheelie bar wheels and the T-bone wheelie bar this video. I'll be doing that next one. This took a little bit longer than I expected with all the screws I had to source and cut a couple down and stuff like that. So we're going to be ending this video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, you guys, and hopefully I got some good information in there for you. That did work fairly well. The amazing goop filling the filling the bulkhead here. I'll show you again. This section of the bulkhead that cracked, I filled in those areas again. You can see at the beginning of the video. But one little recommendation: if you're doing that, make sure that you wipe off all the excess off these surfaces, these flat surfaces, because I had to go back with a razor and kind of trim up the rubber, the adhesive there. So just a word as some advice now that I've done it: make sure that you don't leave any excess on the area where the Integy plate that I showed you, the green one, will sit. You want to have all those surfaces wiped clean before that adhesive dries, or you'll have to come back in and do a bit of removal like I did. But other than that, I think it's going to work good. I'll give you guys more input on that and how it lasts throughout the season after I bash the heck out of this truck. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Once again, thanks for watching. Screaming Demons RC, SDRC. We're out.